What is up, YouTube? This is your girl Killer Rose. Right now I'm at the gym. I have nothing on my mind. Just a little bit of a mind fog. Um, yeah, I'm just here. Just gonna do the treadmill and let's see. I guess a stairmaster again. It's gonna be a tough one this time. Um, I just had like a lot of stuff on my mind. Um, like my mind, um, the back of my mind is telling me to take edibles, okay? And if you guys don't know, I wanted to take some time off of them. And, I was having a bit of an issue, of course, as we all know it. It can be addicting sometimes, for some people. But it's, for me, it was more like I didn't prioritize my goals well enough that I just ended up having to just cut them off completely. And the back of my mind is trying to tell me that I, should get, some, and it's, it was driving me insane. I was like telling myself, going back means there's gonna be days, or at least at times, you just want to sit back and relax and just roll the night away. And trust me, guys, I've loved doing that. Just chill at night and just listen to some music and get into new music. Like today I saw this one song. I'm not sure. It's a new song by Cardi B. It's called Safe, I think. And yeah, I'm like, what if there's like a new music video? Yeah, there is a lyrical video that you can see on Cardi B YouTube page, but like I'm like waiting to see what the music video be like. And now I was like, if they release a video, an actual video of their song, then that's the day I want to take an edible. But no, it's a constant struggle. Imagine, you decided to take some time off with drinking. I haven't drank in a long time. I honestly gotta say one thing for sure. Billie Eilish, she is right. She is right on the dot. Some people make it make it seem like it's okay for you to drink, to party, and even after you're sick and throwing up, you still continue to drink because it's just a normal thing. It's whatever. It's like, tough enough, champ. We got many drinks to go, through. So it's more like, for me, I just didn't really give a shit. I was like, of course, Rick and Morty, right? If I'm being honest, I really did not give a single shit. I wanted to not only impress myself, but to impress my friends. And I didn't really care about that. I had to take that back. I was in a lot of hurt. I've got to be honest with you guys. I was in pain most of my time. I felt, I'm being personal here, but yes, I felt alone. I felt lonely. Of course, I had friends. I had, my family, my cousin. I would hang out with her, and I would hang out with her friends that became my friends. But I don't go out like they do sometimes. So it's more like I am only a convenient when I'm around. And it kind of sucks because, making friends means you have to go out, you have to talk to them, you have to spend time with them. You know, you still have to maintain that friendship. You have to have some sort of kin, you know. Um, take it as the Game of Thrones. The boys, the group. You know who you can trust and who you cannot. So, well, besides all that, right? But what I'm trying to get is that I only drank because it was like I was an emotional drinker. So whenever I'm excited or happy, I would drink. Whenever I'm angry, or upset, I would drink. If I'm sad or depressed, I would drink. And most of those times, yes, I was a sad person. When I'm just, when I'm bored, I drink. And it becomes a pattern. And it not only becomes an unhealthy pattern, but you and other people, many other people really, really don't care. It got to a point where I had to stop because I passed out while I was using the restroom, by the way, okay? And I felt like I wasn't done. And of course I didn't make a mess of myself, which I was thanking God for that. But it got to a point where I had to stop in my tracks because I was literally slowly killing my body with alcohol. And it was pretty bad. I couldn't drink like how I used to drink. With edibles, I could do it every single day. It wouldn't be any issue. But the problem is that your mind will be somewhere else than any priorities that you have would be. Your other priorities that you have now will be gone later. And that's the issue that I have, or had, really, because I had to trick my mind into thinking that I have bigger problems to solve for my future, later on. So I have not issues per se, but I have goals and priorities, passions. I want to not only work out, but to lose weight on top of it. So this video, like I said, I didn't have anything to think about, but here I go, just wanting to be honest for the very first time. And yes, I was not honest when I was in that state, when I was, drinking, or partying. I love partying. Trust me, if I didn't have this thing, yeah, I would love to drink, but I was getting too sick. Even with with fruity drinks, and I'm talking about what was it? Mike's hard lemonade or something like that. That drink, I love those drinks. Those type of fruity drinks that taste really sweet, and you can have those, freaking puppies, like so many shots and so many drinks that comes in it, right? But I can't. I get too sick on those. And even with those sweet drinks, those beers, I don't know. It is so crazy. Like, I have a mixture between not only with beer, but with actual, like, shots of something, because I don't know. Usually someone would pick a drink for me and I'll just drink it. And it sounds bad, but like I said, it was normal. It was like, we'll see how it goes. If I like it, and if I don't, well, too bad. I'll just slam it, and that's it. I won't have to drink that again. And yeah. The one thing that I know that I won't even try, because I tried it once, it was tequila. Now, tequila, I had like what, like 2 shots. The second one, I threw up. I threw up with, with one go, and that was like so embarrassing because I was with my cousin and my friend at that time, or friends really. It was a big party. It was like, we had an Airbnb, and oh my god, I even have a story on my phone. I had to pull out the freaking, not the notepad, but my journal, and pretty much recite everything, because I do have a story time when I was drunk. Literally, I am not only a writer in my, sober life, but I am a writer in my unsober life. It's so funny and hilarious. I gotta say, that's one of the reasons why I love to drink, is because I become a total different person. I'm more confident in crowds. I'm more chill. I don't take anything seriously. I don't take anything seriously now, but I was, if I'm like at that level, I really do not, I don't care. Like, I'm just like there vibing, chilling, just trying to, just do me, basically. And it's one of those issues that I had with myself, is that I was trying to pass along my emotion, not dealing it directly. I was addressing it in a way where I thought I felt safe. And now that's what it gets to you. It gets to you really good at the end, and oh boy, it does. When that crack, when all, things has end, like you don't have any person that you have to deal with or negotiate. Let's say you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, right? You have someone that is you are in a rocky relationship. You know that things are about to end, and now at that time, when it does end, you don't have anyone to think about. All that emotion will rush into you, and you start bawling your eyes out. Like you would think, at least for me, it was like, I've done so many things for so many people, and yet some of those things that the people that I negotiate won't do anything like that for me at all. And now, was it selfish to expect something like that? Yes, it was selfish. At least I was hoping that they would treat me decently. But in the end, I was like trying to have that gravitational pull, like that, like when they want to leave, I would try to, try to persuade them in a way to not let go. But they already left, spiritually, emotionally. They're still there, but connectively speaking, it is like playing Call of Duty, and that Call of Duty World at War, I could say, there will be like connection interrupted or something like that, and it'll have it on the screen, and everyone is going, crazy, just like walking, running, or and you're stuck in there, and you're like trying to see if it's gonna reconnect, or they're just gonna kick you off of the game, and then you have to start it up. And that's what it is. You're stuck in motion, but nothing is going, and nothing is coming back. It is like an endless loop that you have to deal with not just a person that you love and that you care about, but you're having difficulty of accepting the fact that you have to be the one to let them go. And I was struggling with that. I was struggling that no, maybe one day that, one day they'll come into their minds, into their terms, that they'll come back to me, and then we can make things up. But it wasn't. The reality that I set for myself was false. And it's terrible, man. But yeah. Whew. Jesus. What kind of psychology shit is this? Psychology this, psychology that. It's an actual mind fuck, guys. So 15 minutes. I came here late to the gym, but yeah, another Rick and Morty Tuesday. I mean, I don't know what day they bring out the episodes. I just call it what it is. It's yeah. Jesus. Can I be a psychologist here? Can I, pick at the brains of people and try to see if we can connect and relate? I don't know. I'm just here chilling and vibing, so yeah. Jesus. The frustration is real though, cause I really want to take an edible. I want to go party. I don't want to go drink. I mean, I could, but I'm not feeling so excited for that. But yeah, Billie Eilish is spot on. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look behind of this song called Zanny. That's the song that I'm describing. Is that it is a normal way of life. If you put it that, if you people watch, if you see people drinking and you're sober, just study their behavior. What do they do? What do they say? Why do they think this way? It is a complex idea, because you don't know who's gonna bring the other part of themselves out in the world. For me, I'm a chill person, but let's say if I go off the deep end and drink like freaking majorly, if I drink so much to the point where I can't see and I pass out and I scream, or freaking I'm becoming a disruption, then there's something wrong with me. I become so loud and obnoxious. Sometimes I would, just, I mean, I would think that I'm quiet, but I can't hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. So I end up speaking louder than normal. So I end up shouting words, and it is so embarrassing. But it's the truth. It's the honest truth, guys. So yes, it can get to that point. Really depends on what kind of person that you are, and what kind of person that you can be if you don't control your drinking, or your impulses when it comes to edible taking. Shoot, I mean, I messed up, guys. Sometimes I mess up big time, and that's one of those harsh realities that I had to get into accustomed to, is that you really don't know until you're really like up in that age. I'm gonna be 30 next year, on 29. I finally figured it out. You will have to know yourself by the time you grow old. It is insane to say, because people would say that I am a youngling. I'm only 29, barely gonna be turning 30, and now that's what most people would say. But I'm like, I do not. I mean, I don't feel like I'm young, but I know that I'm not old. And it's a terrifying subject that a lot of people have to really think about themselves. Are they, like, it is what it is. Some people think that I'm a you know, that I'm a child, and I'm a, you know, innocent person that doesn't, you know about the realities of life, but they can assume, but they don't know. So it's one of those things, guys. But I'm doing okay. I'm just, sometimes, man, sometimes I just want to take the edge off, at least for one weekend. But I already know if I have one bag, I know it's gonna be just a constant battle with myself, because I'll be like, I want to work on a Friday, I want to work out on a Saturday, and Sundays, you know, it's something different about a Sunday. You know, Sunday is because I have work, Rose. I have work, and I have work. Sundays, okay? Sundays, that's when you go to bed and go to freaking work or go to school. You dumb little girl. When I mean little, I mean like I'm a small person. I'm 5'1". So if you're taller than me, then you know, yes, I'm a freaking shorty. But yeah, that's my message for today. If you guys like it, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, please comment as well. And I will see you in the next video. And yeah, this shit is personal, dude. Jeez. Okay, alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace.